Today, there's a big dilemma. Not really, that's dramatic. As of recently, and by recently, I mean the past 2 to 3 days, which I'm just saying, there was a new moon yesterday, so I really want to cut all my hair off. This is rash. This seems rash, I'm sure. I would like to give everyone... Let's take a look at my hair. As it is right now, okay? I kind of want to do it, but like I'm in the mood where I'm like, I want to go to the hair salon and I need them to cut it all off right now. / I kind of just want to do it myself right now, which I can recognize means I need to take a step back and reflect on if this is what I want or if I just am in the mood to make an impulsive decision. Wow! So, bear that one in mind, guys. Remember that next time you're feeling like getting a tattoo or a piercing or dyeing your hair or cutting it all off, you know, maybe reflect and think about what's going on in your life. For some reason right now, I don't feel emotionally connected to, like, how do I explain this in a way that doesn't sound silly? I feel like typically I would look at my hair, like I'd wince. I'd be like, oh, I want it. And, you know, like my hair, it's like, feels like it's a part of me. Well, because it is. New moon. New moon actually is not for releasing things though. But we're, you know, prioritizing what we want, figuring out our needs. I don't know what I'm getting at. I really think I'm gonna cut my hair. I really think I'm gonna cut all my hair off tomorrow. Biggest debate in my head. I don't want to regret it, but I don't want to regret it in the sense of summertime is coming up. Short hair, summertime coincides. They go hand in hand. But also long hair doesn't, but it's giving mermaid. Like, that's cute. You know, like if I'm at the beach and my hair is wet and then I have like beachy waves because it's long and everything versus me with my little bob and a bikini. I feel like I'd feel more insecure in a bikini with a bob than I would with my long hair. But maybe that says something about me. Guys, I feel like that length is good. I would want them to like maybe trim so I have like one hanging piece with the earrings too. And I'm just imagining like I could do cute little hairstyles. Like I could pin it back and it would be like a little like fuck. And the verdict is I still want to cut my hair. So I'm gonna. So, I mean, it looks like I cut my hair, but I didn't. My hair is just in a braid. I ended up cutting it yesterday, and I'm not gonna end up cutting it today because, quite frankly, I need to get my money up. I realized I'm prioritizing the wrong things. You know, apologize everyone, I had to lock in real quick. I've made it to the hiking trail, and there's not many people here, so that's huge. Potentially buggy. But, I mean, every day's buggy, you know. My recent affirmation is the bugs are minding their own business and so am I. And it works. It really works. When I'm in the woods, I mean, just in general, I guess. But if I'm inside my house, no, okay, that's not true, actually. The other day, randomly, a bug, like, flew into, like, our slider door. And it was like, buzz, buzz, buzz. And then I heard it hit the door and then fall on the ground, whatever. And I tried to look for it, and I didn't see anything. So I was like, listen, honestly, buddy, like, if you mind your business, I will mind mine. And I think it was a stink bug. Because then the next day, on one of our counters, like where the air fryer is, there was a stink bug. And I was like, whoa. I do not fuck with stink bugs, bro. I don't kill them. I think if you kill them, they stink. That's where they got their name from, I think. So I grabbed a paper towel and I grabbed him, tried to do it as gently as I could, and I threw him outside with the paper towel. And I'm sorry, I do think, because then there was a dead stink bug on my deck. I don't think he landed on his back though. Okay, it looked like he had a good landing. Honestly, I was kind of proud of him. I was like, damn, he kind of ate that. No, motherfucker was like literally a corpse. about like 25 minutes later, I kid you not. I also didn't know if he just died on impact and then the wind blew him over. It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter that much. I will say one last thing though, RIP. RIP a legend. I'm sorry things had to end that way. I was trying to give you some grace, give you more time to live, you know, show you that you should stay outside. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna go hike now. I'm kind of trying to figure out the whole vlogging thing. This is just for fun, you know? Like, I'm always looking for more outlets for my creativity. People tend to believe that they don't consider themselves limitless. They like put limits on their interests, right? I don't know if this is gonna make any sense, and this is just kind of what I've observed sometimes. Say you're a accountant who plays basketball and likes to do Sudoku puzzles. I don't know. Because you know you like these things, and say you started playing basketball at 9 and your dad introduced you to Sudoku puzzles at 13, you experience these things, and then in your mind, you made an identity out of it. You experience these things at whatever age, whenever it happened, and you like them so much that you're like, oh, this is my thing. And you made it your thing. And this is not saying that's a bad thing. That's good. It's good to have hobbies. What I'm saying is don't be the one who puts a limit on your creativity or your hobbies, your interests, I guess. If at any time you want to go do pottery or learn how to ski or play lacrosse, I don't know, like get into bird watching, you can do that. And I know you're probably like, okay, this is common sense, girl, like why are you acting like Play-Doh right now? But I don't know, it's something to think about. Don't like allow yourself to get lost in the idea of an identity. Like, you don't have to be identified by things. You can just be something that does things. TLDR, do whatever the fuck you want. Don't be afraid to have fun. Don't be afraid to enjoy things. Don't be afraid to be bad at things. Don't ever allow fear to stop you from starting something. Wait, does that even make sense? Don't allow fear to be the thing that holds you back. I could go on. We don't need to go on like a, philosophy rant right now, but I'm gonna go hike. Today, matter of fact, it's May 1st. I went fishing today, guys. I went fishing. I just don't know how I feel about, I don't know. I figured, I was like, am I realistically gonna catch a fish? I wanted to though. I did want to catch a fish, and I really mainly wanted to catch a fish, if I'm being honest, so I could take a picture like this. You know what I mean? I need that, and I will get that one day, trust. Maybe even one day soon, because what I learned today is I'm actually a great fisher. Minus, I know I just told you I didn't catch a fish. Yes, but that's not necessarily my fault. The fish were just not feeling like being deceived today, and I'm here for that, you know? But my, what's that called? Oh, what is that called? When you put it out, okay, so you reel it in to get the fish, like that, Amine song, what's his name? Reel it in. Casting the line, casting the hook or casting the line, some shit like that, some fishing terms. Fishers, comment below. Also, give me advice. Give advice to a new fisher, you know? One day I will. Now I'm invested, and I actually really like it. Because I just stood there and casted my line. I reeled it in silence. Not in a bad way. Perfect, comfortable silence with the homies. And I get it. Like, what more could you really want? What more could you want? There was nobody out there. That's amazing. That's my dream. Like, I just love being alone. Hello, vlog. Vlog, wait, that's actually a new one. I'm having another one of those moments where I'm like, my hair is amazing and awesome, and can I live without having? You know, I'll have so much volume. Today I thought about just cutting it off with like I almost said a knife, not a knife, a pair of scissors, like a somewhat civilized. Because right now it just feels like an accessory. People say that about short hair too, though. It feels like an accessory. Bro, I feel like it's like a sim right now, the way I'm walking. The lighting is not very good. I don't know what I'm trying to... Anyways, that's my update. My update is that my hair looks good, basically. So, let me know if you agree. Thanks, bye. Beat my heart to black. I almost want to like meditate on it. Nah, actually, I know exactly what we can do. Okay, I have my tarot cards, but I don't know. Is there a part of me that's like, this could look bad? Yeah, absolutely. But also, my hair could look bad right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I have this hair, and yes, I claim to love it. I could look at a picture of myself in 3 months and say, thank God I cut my hair. It's really all about perspective, right? If I'm preventing myself from making this decision that I wanted for myself because I'm scared of what other people think, I think that, in and of itself, is a good enough reason to go forward with this decision. And prove to myself, oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nobody else has anything to do with my hair. And I know y'all are probably watching this video thinking it is not that deep. Matter of fact, this whole video is not that deep. Although I'm sure there's girls out there that have had long hair, or even just any girls out there that have literally gotten a haircut in their lives or can fathom the idea of empathy, that can comprehend why this is such a debacle. But I also understand the viewpoint of being like, it is literally hair, just cut it off. And I will feel that way once it's off my head, but you need to understand, guys, and I'm sure to some people I'm going to sound crazy saying this, energy is stored in your hair. Shit is stored in your hair. They say trauma is stored in your hair, like blah, blah, blah. Like when you cut your hair, it's like you're releasing that and stuff. I don't care if you believe in that or not. The skeleton of it all, there is truth to that. So hypothetically, let's say this has been there since I was like 17, right? That means from years 17 to 22, this hair has had no choice but to absorb the energy that I've absorbed. My experience is being 17 to 22, which I think anybody can attest to this, is a lot of energy that gets absorbed and a lot of changes, a lot of drastic, just everything. Like there's a lot of uncertainty I find in your early 20s, fuck, I mean, 17 alone, I think, absorbed enough energy for me to have perfect reason to cut my hair. I don't know if any of this is making sense. I don't know if I'm ever really making sense, but I hope you see where I'm coming from. I'm doing it. Wow! I'm doing it. This will be one of the last videos I have of me with long hair that I have grown out so long I can barely remember. Everyone take your final ganders. This is it. I'm sure you've seen enough of it in this video. So now it is 1:46. My appointment's at 2. About T minus 45 minutes, I will have a bob. We will see. This could be amazing or it could be awful, but that's just the risk you take with anything you do. Anyways, to the salon.
Next Tuesday, yeah. Here we go.
Oh my god. Wow.
Okay.
It's gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. Hey there. Do you notice? Does something look different? Does something look different? Do you like it, DBs? Do you like it? Well, she says she likes it, and she says I look very pretty. And she says, wow, that looks so light. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, DB. Thank you for the compliment. That's all that matters. That's my baby right there. That's my baby. I'm gonna say she noticed because the way she looked at me when I walked in the room, she looked a little confused. This is my hair. Or lack therefore of. Don't fucking tell me I look like Lord Farquaad from the back. I'm not ready to hear that yet, alright? But I know it might be giving that. Oh my god. Does it look cute? I think it looks really cute, I think. But I can't tell if I'm crazy. Oh my god. There's nothing to grab. Okay, I feel good. If I hated it, I would know by now. I think I made the right decision. Let me know in the comments below if you agree. And also let me know if you disagree. Let's get that engagement up. Even if you're gonna be a hater, get my engagement up. Come on. Half up, half down moment. Okay, a rushed one, but you see it, you blurry, but you get the picture. You know what I mean? Wow, this is crazy. This is so amazing. I feel free. I feel free. I feel like I've been released of like 5 to 7 years of trauma, which, lucky for me, the past 5 to 7 years is where the majority of the trauma is. So, I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. If you absorb nothing else from this video, let it be this. Wait. Yeah, okay. Let this be the one thing you absorb. Do it. Just do it. Not necessarily cutting your hair, you know? I mean, if you want to do that, be my guest. Think about it, but do it. If you're trying to make a decision, and one of the options you feel at your core is the right one, no matter what anybody else tells you, you need to trust yourself. You need to believe in yourself. Not believing in yourself is exactly where self-doubt stems from. And then that becomes a lack of self-love and you don't feel like you deserve. You know, it's just believe in yourself. Know you know what's best for you. And I think even in our heads, we want to self-sabotage and we want to make the wrong decision and we might be feeling like that's the right one to choose. I'm saying at your core, I'm saying go sit in a room, a silent room, no distractions for 5 minutes, and just figure out what you actually want. Have you ever sat there and asked yourself, like, what you want? Like, what it is that you want. Not what you're supposed to do, not what Roderick wants you to do. What do you want? Like, I don't know. And y'all are like, okay, girl discovers free will. We underestimate the amount of control that we each have on our lives. Like, every decision we make leads us somewhere, and every decision I've made before here has led me to this moment right now. That's a long-winded way of me saying, follow your heart. If you want to do something, do it. And if you're scared to do something because you're worried about other people or you're worried about whatever stupid reason it may be, if you want to do something and it's not gonna harm somebody in an unproductive way, I say unproductive way because you can, like, this is very situational. I understand I'm talking very broadly and there is lots of nuance, and I'm able to recognize that. So I need you guys to take everything I'm saying in general, but especially right now, with a grain of salt. All right? I understand it's not that, you know, I'm just trying to get into your head. Don't let other people dictate your life and the direction it goes in. Like, and you might be like, I don't do that. All right. Maybe you don't, and I hope you don't. That'd be great. Regardless, if you think you do or you don't, take a minute, sit with yourself, and ask yourself what you want. Ask yourself if you're content with where you're at, and if you're content with where you're going. Talk to yourself. Figure out, like, hey, am I actually doing everything I'm doing for me? Or am I just living a life that somebody else wants me to? I'm telling you, we really underestimate the amount of control we have over our own lives. Figure out if you are doing it for you or if you're doing it for somebody else. Simple as that. And do it for you. Always do it for you. And not in a selfish way. Like, I'm not saying you have to do everything for you in the sense that you win in every situation and you're benefiting from everything. Do it for you and make these choices that you know align with your morals and how you want to go about doing things. And also figure out why it is that you feel those ways. Like, you need to figure out who you are. I'm sorry, y'all, but some people out there just copy things that other people do. And they don't even realize they're doing it necessarily. Like, things become trendy because not everyone likes to think for themselves. And people just like things that are easy. They're like, oh, that's popular, that'll make me look cool. I need that. Boom. And then everyone's thinking that, oh, this person's wearing it, it must be cool. Boom. Trend happens. But the thing with the trend is that at the forefront of a trend, sure, there's, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a pioneer. There's a pioneer. Somebody invented that. Somebody was creative and awesome and cool and said, yo, I'm gonna do this. If the right person does it and the right person sees it, boom. That is the flame on the string to the... Y'all know what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. And I'm talking too long. I don't have any hair to throw back. Y'all! Why am I trying to... I love you, I'm sorry. Every page that I wrote, you were on. Anyways, that's all, guys. Love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Be prepared to get sick of me. Be prepared to get sick of me. This is the first you've seen me, but it certainly will not be the last. Kisses, hugs. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and peace.